Hey, welcome back everyone, Mike Zero here once again. Today, we are diving into Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Now, before I get to today's subject, I just want to kindly ask each and every one of you that if you happen to be new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe if you end up enjoying the content for today. Thank you all so very much, it is greatly appreciated. Now, moving on to the subject for today, it has to do with Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and that Darth Vader hallway scene that we were all very, very impressed over. Of course, the scene where he ignites his lightsaber and slaughters a bunch of rebel soldiers just before the tantiv 4 escapes. Now, what's very interesting to me is Yahoo caught up with editor John Gilroy, and what Gilroy said to Yahoo is something very, very interesting indeed. Now, ironically, this scene was added in way later, most likely after the film was already completed, and it's to my knowledge, and it's actually my guess here, that this was inserted during reshoots. It makes sense. So, anyways, here is what Gilroy told Yahoo. What was added, and it was a fantastic ad, was the Vader action scene, with him boarding the ship and dispatching all those rebel soldiers. That was something conceptualized a little later. So that is really good information by Gilroy right there, because not only have we learned that this scene was added in later, but it also shows us that Lucasfilm and Disney was looking at the feedback. Remember when they said there were gonna be no lightsabers in Rogue One, a Star Wars story? Yeah, that's when everybody started saying Darth Vader has to use his lightsaber. He has to use his lightsaber. He has to use it, okay? A lot of people were saying this on the net, so it lets us know, alright, the fans, that Lucasfilm and Disney are looking out on the internet, at articles, I would assume as well, maybe even videos. Who the heck knows? They are looking out there, they are looking what the fans want, and if they are looking, I'm hoping that we get that Obi-Wan Kenobi spin-off film or even a whole entire trilogy. That would be very, very nice. But when it comes to this Darth Vader scene, since I have you guys here right now, I do want to discuss it for a little bit. What I love about it so very much is it really makes you view Vader in a whole different fashion in A New Hope, especially his first entrance onto the tantiv 4. When he chokes, when he confronts Princess Leia, to when he tortures Princess Leia, alright, when he tortures her. Everything about Vader in the first act, we see him completely differently now because of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, when he's killing all of those rebel soldiers in that hallway that was connected to the tantiv 4 before it escaped. And I gotta say, it was brutal. It was brutal, and I think it made fans want more Darth Vader in that sense. And I think that if we were to get a Darth Vader solo film where we saw more of a violent Darth Vader like that, that would be very, very satisfactory, let me tell you. And it would also be cool if in a Darth Vader solo film you saw a more human side to him as a character, that he's not just this monster or this villainous figure, because he's not. At the same time, he has these struggles, I'm sure. I'm sure he's thinking about Padme, I'm sure he's thinking about his past from time to time. It would be very cool to see him struggling behind that mask. So guys, drop a comment below, let me know what you think about this new information on Rogue One. Do you think it was a part of reshoots, or do you think they just added it a little later? I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Absolutely, it was used during reshoots. It was inserted, I should say, during reshoots. Because, remember, they said there was gonna be no lightsabers whatsoever in this film. Whatsoever. And they heard the feedback, it was going on for months. People wanted Darth Vader to ignite his saber, and they did it. Most likely during reshoots. I believe it was in like June of 16, maybe July of 16, somewhere around there. It was over the summer. And I think it spanned maybe 6 weeks, maybe less. Yeah, like 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks. It wasn't that long, and they could definitely pull off a scene like that in that time frame. So I think it was during reshoots. But hey, it was a really great ad, and let me tell you, Gilroy, thank you for adding the information to the fans. through Yahoo. Thank you so much. Full article is below in the description, by the way, guys. You can go ahead and read it on yahoo.com. And if you did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to subscribe. And finally, drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. Thank you all so very much, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Bye.